can this thing take double bass drums? Yeah. Okay, so when I go in here and I open the app, so that app I downloaded off the website, okay, I could choose either my standard kit or my jazz kit. So I'm gonna go with a standard kit, rock kit for now. There's also setup for drum pads, standard jazz, so you can use input from your keyboard in case you don't actually have an electronic kit. Let's go full screen. All right, and then my courses. Okay, so here's the courses that are available. Let's dive into some of their programs. So they basically have a selection of lessons, and they bundle them into different formats. So you've got the free chapters, you got the 14-day challenge, okay, absolute beginner, beginner fundamentals, and then okay, singer songwriter. So if you're trying to teach yourself to play the drums, okay, now we go by style. All right, and then intermediate, I haven't seen any of that stuff yet. If I go straight to intermediate jazz, for example, okay, so they'll give you here you get a bit of a overview of what the program wants you to do, and then you could preview. Okay, so it's locked, so I guess you gotta go through and like pass every lesson, and then it gives you some little accreditation or something. Okay, so let's go to absolute beginner. I'm like freehanding this thing. Like they give you overview of what it should look like, and then or what are you supposed to do and trying to achieve. All right, and then so you got the thing. Okay, so if I go to lesson 1, okay, and you can choose practice or perform, so I'll go practice. Okay, so here we go. So that's enough for a demo here. Okay, we're looking at traditional notation, and it kind of walk you through the score in real time. It's very, very fast, so it's in sync with what you're actually hearing and playing. What I found really cool is here on top you can see stats. Okay, so my little kerfuffle there, missed 3 hits, hit 3 times early. All right, perfect 31, late 2. Okay, misplay 11. Okay, so consistency 100%. Okay, I don't know where they got that, because to me it looks kind of like funny. Okay, so I can probably reset that. Yeah, reset. Okay, let's start over. Okay, so now I'm having a little hard time go back, so I could use the arrow to go back, okay, instead of scrolling. So that's pretty cool. It really teaches you, okay, where and you can see it in real time. Okay, what you missed, the red notes, or where you play a little funny there. So it's pretty precise as far as an interface. I like it. All right, so one last thing here is you could choose between sheet music and note highways. Okay, so you with the note highway, you basically teach yourself to play much like the old Guitar Hero. Basically, you just follow and you play the dots, as opposed to using traditional notation. All right, so again, you get the stats. It's essentially the exact same thing. It's just in this format, as opposed to the traditional notation like we reviewed earlier, which is a great alternative for anyone who's having a hard time reading actual notation. And I think you could probably use this to train yourself. And once you learn the song, then you can move on to the score and see how the part works with the score, and now you're starting to teach yourself how to read. Final thoughts. Looks like the website is still under construction. The frequently asked questions and tutorial tabs don't go anywhere. The website is basically just a way for you to manage your subscription. Anyways, it's still fairly cheap, especially if you don't have access to private lessons. It's definitely cheaper than actual private lessons, but it's also a cheap way to supplement your learning if you're taking lessons. For young people trying to get basics into all different styles, maybe to try to join to go to school or in high school, get better playing with the band. I think it's great. For teachers, I think it definitely provides a lot of interesting tools to help guide your students and provide guided practice time when you're not around, which is most of the time. I think the provided music repertoire is adequate. It seems like it's all original music and it sounds professional. Yeah, again, the aim is to give you a good practical understanding of most of the major contemporary styles